Did you know that a simple 1951 Lincoln penny could be worth up to $1 million? Yes, a penny worth just 1 cent might just be hiding a fortune right in your pocket. Intrigued? Stay tuned to find out how this tiny coin could turn you into a millionaire overnight. We all know Abraham Lincoln graces the penny, but not all pennies are created equal. Some are rare and then some are extraordinarily rare. The 1951 Lincoln penny falls into this elite category, but only if you've got the right one. Let's dive into what makes this penny so valuable and how to check if you've got the golden, or in this case, copper ticket. First, let's talk about the 1951 penny itself. It was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. Most of these coins are worth only a few cents to collectors. But here's where things get interesting. Some pennies, due to rare minting errors or unusual compositions, are worth thousands, and in the right circumstances, even up to $1 million. So what exactly should you be looking for? Let's break it down. There are 3 key factors that make a 1951 penny extremely valuable. Look for any unusual marks or misstrikes on the penny. These could be double die errors, off-center strikes, or other inconsistencies caused by mistakes at the mint. The better the condition, the more it's worth. A mint state or uncirculated penny can be valued much higher than one that's been through decades of wear and tear. Some rare 1951 pennies were mistakenly struck on bronze or silver planchets instead of the usual copper. These rare composition errors send the value through the roof. So, if you find a penny with any of these traits, you could be sitting on a potential treasure. In fact, one 1951 penny with a rare minting error sold for nearly $1.7 million at an auction. It sounds too good to be true, but it's not. With the right mint error or a penny struck on a rare planchet, these coins become incredibly valuable to collectors. If you think you've got a special penny, take it to a professional appraiser or coin grading service. It could change your life. So, before you dump out that jar of change or dismiss that penny in your wallet, take a closer look. You might just be holding $1 million coin in your hand. Who knew that a little penny could make such a big difference? Subscribe for more amazing discoveries and tips on how to spot valuable coins in everyday life. Who knows? The next coin that turns you into a millionaire could be sitting in your pocket right now. We're diving deep into something exciting. A small, everyday coin that could literally make you a millionaire overnight. That's right. This little 1960 mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be worth a whopping $1 million. You heard that right. This isn't just a regular penny. This one is special, and I'm about to tell you why. So, stick around, because this could be your lucky day. Now, let's talk about what makes this penny so unique. The 1960 penny was minted during the presidency of Dwight D. Eisenhower, and it features the face of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. While there were millions of pennies minted in 1960, the D on this one stands for the Denver Mint, where a very specific batch of pennies was produced. And here's where it gets interesting. Most of the pennies from 1960 aren't worth more than face value, but this one could fetch you upwards of $1 million. Why? Well, it's all about the rare small date and large date varieties. The 1960 D penny came in 2 versions, the small date and the large date. The small date variety is particularly rare and sought after by collectors. What's even crazier, some pennies were struck with both the small date and large date, creating a rare double die error. This error makes the coin extremely valuable, and collectors are willing to pay big bucks to own one of these unique pieces. In fact, one of these rare pennies sold for over $1 million at auction. So, how can you tell if your 1960 D penny is worth a fortune? Let me break it down. First, check for the date. The small date will have a very subtle difference in the number 6. It's much tighter and has a straighter line compared to the large date. Next, inspect your penny for a double die error. Look closely at the date and lettering on the coin. If you see any doubling, it could be a sign that you're holding a jackpot in your hand. Now, if you think you found a 1960 D small date penny with a minting error, don't start celebrating just yet. The next step is to get your coin professionally graded by an expert. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can officially verify if your penny is the real deal. If it checks out, you could be looking at $1 million payday. Imagine turning a penny into life-changing money overnight. So what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, coin collections, or even that old jar of change sitting on your shelf. Who knows? You might be holding the next $1 million penny. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin finds that could make you a millionaire overnight. Have you ever dreamed of finding a hidden treasure in your own pocket? What if I told you that a simple penny could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire, almost overnight? Yes, you heard that right. A 1964 D. Lincoln penny with the D mint mark could be worth a fortune, if you know what to look for. This isn't just any penny. It's one that collectors and numismatists are hunting for. So, grab your coin collection or check your spare change, because you could be sitting on $1 million treasure without even knowing it. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, has been a staple in U.S. currency since 1909. But not all pennies are created equal. In 1964, a specific batch of pennies was minted with the D mint mark in Denver. And among these, a rare variation has become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The D on the penny signifies that it was minted in Denver. Now, what makes this penny special? It's all about rarity, misprints, and sometimes pure chance. A small variation or mistake during production can make a coin worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions. Errors in minting can significantly increase the value of a coin. And in 1964, there were some unusual and rare errors. Some coins were struck on the wrong planchets, had double die errors, or were made using older, worn-out dies. These tiny details are what make collectors go wild. Coins with these errors are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay exorbitant prices for them. In fact, a mint condition, error-free 1964 D. Lincoln penny has sold for as much as $1.7 million at auction. Imagine that, turning a simple penny into a fortune. So, how can you tell if you're holding one of these rare 1964 D pennies? First, check the mint mark. Look for the D under the year. Then, inspect the penny carefully for any errors, like doubling of letters or numbers, or off-center strikes. These rare pennies are often in nearly uncirculated condition, so they should have minimal wear and tear. If you suspect you have one, it's best to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader or appraiser. Once you've confirmed you have one of these prized pennies, it's time to cash in. You can sell it at major coin auctions, through private collectors, or even online. Some coins have fetched millions at top auction houses, changing the owner's life forever. But remember, authenticity is key. Always get your coin professionally graded to ensure you receive top dollar for your treasure. So what are you waiting for? Check your piggy bank, your pocket, and your spare change jar. That 1964 D. Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket to an overnight fortune. It's not just about luck, it's about knowing what to look for. Who knows? Your next penny could turn you into a millionaire. Good luck, treasure hunters, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to spot valuable treasures hiding in plain sight. That's right. An ordinary-looking 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark might be worth millions. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you how this small coin could turn your pocket change into life-changing money overnight. But first, let's talk about why this 1967 Lincoln penny is so special. Most of us see pennies as almost worthless these days, right? But there are a few key things that could make this coin extremely valuable. Let's break it down. First off, this penny was minted during a very interesting time. 1967 was a year when the U.S. Mint didn't put mint marks on any coins. So you won't see a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. Instead, it was just blank. This was done to discourage coin hoarding. People were collecting coins with specific mint marks, and the mint wanted to stop that. Now, most 1967 pennies are worth, well, about a penny. But here's where it gets exciting. Rare errors during the minting process can make certain coins incredibly valuable. If a coin has a unique error, like being double-struck, misaligned, or struck on the wrong planchet, it becomes one of a kind. And for collectors, one of a kind means big money. There are some known 1967 pennies that have sold for tens of thousands, even millions of dollars because of these rare errors. Imagine finding a penny in your collection that could be worth more than a house. These rare error coins are highly sought after by serious collectors and auction houses. For example, in 2019, a rare 1967 penny with an error was sold for over $20,000. And if you have one with a more significant error, who knows? Your penny could sell for even more. So, what should you be looking for if you have a 1967 penny? First, check for any unusual features like double dies. This is when the image on the coin looks doubled. You can also look for any unusual minting errors, like misprints, off-centers, or cracks on the surface. If you're not sure if your penny is valuable, you can always take it to a professional coin grader or check out websites like PCGS or NGC, which are trusted by coin collectors worldwide. These experts can verify if your coin is a hidden treasure. Imagine waking up tomorrow as a millionaire, all because of a penny you've had sitting around in a jar. It's not just a dream. It's happened to people before, and it could happen to you. So, check your coin jars, look through your pocket change, and see if you have a 1967 Lincoln penny with an error. It could be your ticket to becoming an overnight millionaire. Hidden treasures, and the secrets that could make you rich overnight. Have you ever heard the phrase, check your change? Well, today, we're talking about one coin in particular that could turn you into a millionaire. That's right, folks, we're talking about the 1968 D Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. This isn't just any penny, though. It's one of the rarest coins that could be worth up to $1 million. Yep, you heard that right. A single penny could make you a millionaire. But what makes this penny so special? Why is it worth so much? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the D mint mark. This means the penny was minted in Denver. In 1968, most pennies were made of copper, but some had errors in the minting process that made them extremely rare and valuable. Now, most of these pennies are only worth their face value, just 1 cent. But if you happen to find a rare error coin, you could be sitting on a fortune. For instance, some 1968 D pennies were accidentally struck twice or have double die errors, making them super rare. These errors can make the value skyrocket into the thousands. Even $1 million at auction. One 1968 D penny with an error could fetch anywhere from $10,000 to over $1 million, depending on its condition and rarity. And believe me, collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket change or old coin jar that's worth more than your house. It's like hitting the jackpot. So, how do you know if your penny is worth millions? Here's what to look for. 1. First, check for any doubling on Lincoln's face or the lettering. This is called a double die error. 2. Check the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. 3. Lastly, consult a professional or get it graded to verify its authenticity. And don't forget, if you do find a 1968 D penny with these errors, get ready for the bidding wars to begin. Collectors are willing to spend big bucks on these rare finds. So, the next time you get a handful of change, take a moment to check your pennies. That little coin you thought was just spare change could turn into a life-changing fortune overnight. Do you have a rare 1968 D penny in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about valuable coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more treasure hunting tips. Until next time, happy hunting! Have you ever wondered if that penny sitting in your pocket is worth more than just 1 cent? What if I told you that a single penny, minted in 1969, could make you a millionaire overnight? Today, we're diving into one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in history, the 1969 D Lincoln penny. This particular penny was minted in Denver, marked by the D below the date. While millions of pennies were produced in 1969, there's something incredibly special about a handful of these coins. A rare error in the minting process resulted in some coins being worth over $1 million today. But what exactly makes them so valuable? One word: asterisk asterisk doubling asterisk asterisk. Certain 1969 D Lincoln pennies have a rare error called double die obverse. This means that parts of the design, like the words liberty and in God we trust, were accidentally stamped twice. You can clearly see it if you look closely at the coin. It's an incredibly striking error that's impossible to miss once you know what to look for. So, how can you tell if you have one of these million-dollar pennies? Grab a magnifying glass and examine the coin carefully. Look for any obvious doubling on the text. If you spot it, you could be in for the surprise of your life. In fact, in recent years, collectors have paid massive amounts for these error pennies. One 1969 D double die penny sold for $126,500 at auction, and another went for nearly $200,000. The highest known price for one of these error coins is over $1 million. Imagine finding one of these in your change jar. That's millionaire status overnight. It just goes to show that sometimes, even the smallest things can turn into something extraordinary. Check your spare change. Look closely at those 1969 D pennies, and who knows? You might just be holding onto a million-dollar fortune. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could literally make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1972 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Imagine turning 1 cent into thousands, or even $1 million. Sounds unreal? Well, stick around because I'm about to explain how.so. What's so special about the 1972 Lincoln penny? This penny was minted during a time when millions of coins were being produced, which means most of them are pretty common. But what we're talking about here is a very specific kind of 1972 penny that has no mint mark. A coin with no mint mark means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. However, not all of these pennies are valuable. What you need to look for is the 1972 double die penny, and this is where things get interesting. The 1972 no mint mark penny you want has a double die error. This means the coin was struck twice, causing certain features on the coin, like Lincoln's profile, the words liberty, in God we trust, and the year 1972, to appear doubled. If you can spot this error, you could be looking at a small fortune. Coins with this doubling are rare because the US Mint quickly corrected the error once it was discovered. But a few of these error pennies managed to get into circulation, making them highly sought after by collectors today. Now, let's talk about the money. Depending on the condition of the penny, these coins can be worth anywhere from $1,000 to over $20,000 at auction. But here's where things get wild. Pristine, uncirculated 1972 double die pennies have fetched over $50,000 in the past. And who knows? As demand increases, the value of these rare coins could skyrocket even higher. This is what makes it possible for one of these pennies to potentially sell for millions in the right circumstances, especially if it's in top-notch condition or it's a particularly well-preserved error coin. So, how can you identify if your penny is the golden ticket? First, grab a magnifying glass or use a high-quality image of the coin. Check for doubling in the text, specifically the word liberty, the year 1972, and the phrase in God we trust. The doubling is usually noticeable to the naked eye, but examining closely will give you a better chance of spotting it. You'll also want to assess the coin's condition. Collectors and buyers will pay more for pennies that are in excellent shape. If you suspect you found one, consider getting it certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. And there you have it. A single 1972 no-mint mark double die penny could be worth a fortune. So, go check your coin jars, wallets, and collections. If you find one, you might just become a millionaire overnight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more money-making tips, and turn on notifications so you never miss a valuable update. Thanks for watching, and good luck treasure hunting. We're diving into a truly fascinating topic that could potentially make you a millionaire overnight. That's right, we're talking about the elusive 1978 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny coin. So, If you're a coin collector or just curious about hidden treasures, stick around because you won't want to miss this. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about a penny? Well, let me tell you. The 1978 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of the rarest coins in American numismatics. Unlike the majority of pennies minted that year, which had a D or S mint mark, this particular coin was produced without any indication of where it was minted. This makes it incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Typically, coins produced at the Denver Mint have a D mint mark, and those from the San Francisco Mint are marked with an S. But the 1978 no-mint mark penny was struck in Philadelphia, and most of these coins were mistakenly thought to be just another penny. Little did they know, some of them are worth a fortune today. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate why this coin is so significant. The Lincoln penny has a rich history, dating back to its introduction in 1909, marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become an iconic symbol of American currency. However, the 1978 no-mint mark penny adds another layer of intrigue due to its rarity. According to coin experts, fewer than 10 of these coins are believed to be in existence, and their estimated value has skyrocketed. Some of these pennies have been sold at auction for well over $1 million. Imagine holding a simple penny that could change your life overnight. So, how can you tell if you have one of these hidden treasures? First, look for the date, 1978. Then check for the absence of a mint mark on the reverse side. If it's a genuine 1978 no-mint mark penny, congratulations! You might just be holding a potential millionaire maker. Before you go rummaging through your piggy banks, remember, not all 1978 pennies are valuable. It's essential to have a coin grading expert evaluate your find. Coins in excellent condition are the ones that fetch the highest prices at auctions. So, take care of your coins. In conclusion, the 1978 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of history and a potential goldmine for coin collectors. If you think you have one, get it appraised ASAP. You never know. It could be worth $1 million. If you enjoyed today's video and want more exciting content about coins and collectibles, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have any rare coins in your collection? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. We're diving into a rare find that could make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1980 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. Stick around as we explore why this little coin is worth big bucks. First, let's take a quick look at what makes the 1980 Lincoln penny so special. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin typically carries a P mint mark, indicating its origin. However, a very small number of these coins were produced without the mint mark. That's where the rarity comes in. Now, why should you care? Well, due to its scarcity, the 1980 no-mint mark penny can fetch astonishing prices among collectors. In fact, some have been sold for over $1 million at auctions. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history that has captured the hearts of numismatists. Recent sales have shown prices ranging from hundreds to thousands, with a few exceptional pieces reaching into the millions. Can you imagine finding one of these in your pocket change? Okay, so how do you identify this rare penny? Here's what you need to look for. No mint mark. Check for the absence of the P on the reverse side. Weight and size. It should weigh about 2.5 grams and have a diameter of 19 millimeters. Condition matters. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal wear and tear. So, do you have a 1980 no-mint mark penny hiding in your collection? If so, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Remember, knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. Make sure to check your change and let us know if you find one. We're diving into something truly fascinating that could potentially make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the rare 1981 Abraham Lincoln penny, specifically the ones without a mint mark. So, let's get started. Now, you might be thinking, a penny? Really? But this isn't just any ordinary penny. The 1981 Lincoln penny is a classic example of how a seemingly small detail can lead to incredible value. First, let's look at the history. The U.S. Mint produces billions of coins every year, but not all of them end up being valuable. In 1981, the Philadelphia Mint struck a significant number of Lincoln pennies, but most of them came with a mint mark. However, there are very few coins that didn't. Those without a mint mark are what collectors are after. Asterisk asterisk, only a handful of these 1981 pennies without a mint mark are known to exist, making them incredibly rare. When you consider that most pennies are worth 1 cent, finding one of these could change your financial future. So, what makes these specific coins worth so much? It all boils down to rarity and demand. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to complete their collections, and this penny fits the bill. Some estimates suggest these rare coins could be worth over $1 million. Asterisk now, if you're wondering how to identify whether you have one of these rare pennies, here's what to look for. Make sure it's from 1981. If there's no mint mark, you could be in luck. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. Keep in mind that even if you find one of these rare pennies, its value depends on its condition and market demand. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins in mint condition. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare pennies? First, don't rush to sell it. Get it appraised by a professional coin dealer to determine its true value. Once you know what you have, you can decide whether to sell it or keep it as a prized possession. To wrap up, the 1981 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is not just a piece of change. It could be a ticket to financial freedom. So, check your piggy banks and coin jars. You might just have a hidden treasure worth a fortune. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American history that could potentially make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1985 D mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny coin. The 1985 D penny might look like any ordinary penny, but there's a twist that has numismatists and collectors buzzing with excitement. This coin, minted in Denver, Colorado, during Ronald Reagan's presidency, is not just a penny. It's a treasure waiting to be discovered. So, what makes this penny so special? In 1985, over 7 billion pennies were minted. However, a very small number of these coins were produced with a unique error, a double die. This means that the design was struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect, particularly on the date and the words 1 cent. These double die pennies are extremely rare and can fetch incredible prices. While most 1985 D pennies are only worth their face value, a genuine double die specimen has been sold for thousands, and in some cases even over $1 million. Just imagine, finding one of these coins could change your life. The rarity of these coins is what drives their value. If you have a 1985 D penny, it's crucial to examine it closely. The error can be subtle, but if you find it, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Now, you might be wondering, how do I check if my penny is valuable? Here's a simple guide to help you out. Look closely at the date 1985 on the penny. If you notice a doubling effect, you might have a double die penny. Look at 1 cent and United States of America. Any noticeable doubling could indicate a rare coin. If you're unsure, take your coin to a professional numismatist for an appraisal. Now, don't rush off to your piggy bank just yet. Not every 1985 D penny will be worth a fortune, but with proper examination and knowledge, you could be on your way to making big bucks. And remember, even if your coin isn't a rare find, collecting can be a fun and rewarding hobby. Rare coins, focusing on a specific gem. The 1988 D mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. This penny isn't just any old piece of change. It could be worth a whopping $1 million. Stick around to learn how this little coin could make you a millionaire overnight. Let's start with a quick overview. The 1988 D penny was minted in Denver, and like all pennies, it features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. However, what sets this penny apart is its rarity and unique characteristics that collectors are actively seeking. So, what makes the 1988 D penny so valuable? It's all about rarity and condition. Most 1988 D pennies are worth just a few cents. However, a select few have been discovered with minting errors. like double dies or unusual features. These errors can skyrocket their value to thousands or even millions of dollars. For example, a penny that has a clear doubling on the Liberty inscription can fetch an astonishing amount at auction. It's crucial to know what to look for. If you want to check if you have a valuable 1988 D penny, here's what to do. First, inspect your penny closely. Look for any unusual markings, double strikes, or other mint errors. You might need a magnifying glass for this. Also, consider the coin's condition. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition are worth significantly more. Using a coin grading scale can help you determine its worth. If you find a valuable penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. There are various options: local coin shops, online marketplaces, and auctions. Research is key. Look up recent auction results for similar coins to gauge their market value. And don't forget to get your coin authenticated by a professional to increase buyer confidence and maximize your profits. So there you have it. The 1988 D Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny could potentially make you a millionaire. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on valuable coins and collectibles. And remember, one penny can change your life. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. We'll explore an incredible penny that has become a legendary treasure, the 1994 Liberty No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. This penny could be worth $1 million, and I'm going to tell you why. First, let's talk about what makes this penny so special. In 1994, the U.S. Mint produced a series of Lincoln pennies. Most of them came with a mint mark, but a select few did not. This no mint mark penny has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. Why? Because it's incredibly rare. While millions of Lincoln pennies were produced that year, the exact number of no mint mark coins is unknown. It's estimated to be around a few thousand, making it a sought-after item for serious collectors. Remember, rarity is key in the world of coins. Now let's talk value. You might be surprised to learn that some of these coins have sold at auction for astounding amounts, up to $1 million. Imagine finding one in your pocket change or tucked away in an old coin jar. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this penny, and the prices keep rising. This is where the potential for making a fortune comes in. If you happen to own one of these rare coins, you might be sitting on a small fortune. But before you rush to check your wallet, it's important to know how to assess the value of your coin. Coin condition plays a huge role in determining worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a higher grade indicating better condition. Make sure to get your penny appraised by a professional. An ungraded penny may not be worth much, but if it's in mint condition and certified by a grading service, you could be looking at a life-changing amount of money. Even if you don't have a 1994 Liberty No Mint Mark penny, don't be discouraged. The world of coin collecting is full of hidden gems, and with a bit of research and a keen eye, you might discover your own treasure. World of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the 1995 D Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. Did you know this penny could be worth $1 million? That's right. Stick around to find out how you could turn this little piece of change into a life-changing fortune. Let's get started. The 1995 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is part of the iconic penny series that honors our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. But what makes this particular coin so special? It's all about the details and the rarity. Minted as part of the 93rd year of Lincoln's birth anniversary, the 1995 D penny was produced in standard quantities. However, there are certain variations, like the famous double die error, that can dramatically increase its value. Many collectors are on the lookout for these rare finds. Now let's talk numbers. While most 1995 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, those with the double die error can fetch prices between $1,000 to even $2,000. And in pristine condition, it's rumored that some have sold for up to $1 million. Can you imagine finding one of those in your pocket change? So what should you look for? When inspecting your pennies, focus on the date and the lettering. The double die error causes a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the word Liberty. If you spot this, you've got a gem on your hands. Here's a quick tip. Always examine your coins under a good light source and use a magnifying glass for the best results. You never know what treasures might be lurking in your change jar. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's an exciting treasure hunt. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the thrill of potentially finding a valuable coin can be exhilarating. Just imagine waking up one day, checking your pocket change, and finding a coin worth $1 million. If you think you've got a rare penny, don't hesitate to take it to a professional coin dealer or get it graded. The investment could be worth it. Remember, condition is key. The better the condition, the higher the value. And if you happen to come across one of those special double-die pennies, you could be sitting on a fortune. We're diving into a coin that could change your financial future overnight. Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about the 2008 Liberty penny without a mint mark. A coin that could be worth a whopping $1 million. Stick around to find out why this small piece of metal could be your ticket to wealth. First, let's talk about what makes this penny so special. The 2008 Lincoln penny was issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. While millions were produced, the key to its value lies in a rare mistake: the absence of a mint mark. Most coins have a mint mark indicating where they were produced, either in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. The 2008 penny was primarily minted in Denver, but a small number were struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark. This oversight has made these specific coins incredibly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how much is it actually worth? While most 2008 pennies are only worth their face value of 1 cent, this rare version can fetch up to $1 million at auction. Collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay top dollar for these coins due to their rarity. Some have even sold for tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Coins in mint condition, known as MS67 or higher, are especially valuable. So, if you happen to find one of these rare pennies, you could be holding a fortune. Now, how can you identify this valuable penny? Here are a few tips. Look on the reverse side of the coin. If there's no mint mark next to the date, you might have a winner. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. Look for scratches, discoloration, or wear. If you have a jeweler's loupe, inspect the details closely. Look for the sharpness of the features and the overall finish. If you believe you have this coin, where can you sell it? Here are a few options. Take it to a reputable coin dealer who can evaluate its worth and offer a fair price. Websites like eBay are great platforms for reaching collectors worldwide. Attend local or national coin shows where you can connect with collectors and dealers in person. So there you have it. The 2008 Liberty Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark could be your golden ticket to becoming a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next penny could make you rich. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!